Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Roz, and today I'm here with a very different video. So today I'm actually going to be talking about the true meaning behind my songs. This was suggested by many of you. You guys voted on it on Instagram, and yeah, I'm going to be sharing the true meaning behind Left Out, what the future holds, and Just Like a Flower. So if you would like to know the true meaning behind those songs, keep watching. But before this, please go and like this video and subscribe if you guys want. I do covers and original music here. And follow my other socials, which will be hopefully on the description. So yeah, but without further ado, let's just get right into it. So the first song I'm going to be talking about is What the Future Holds, which I posted, I believe, 5 months ago, almost 6 months, I want to say. And I feel like this was one of my first originals. I want to say this was my first original I posted on my YouTube channel. I did post 3 more before that, but they weren't that well done, and most of it was just, I don't even know. It was just bad. So I want to say What the Future Holds was my first ever original on this channel. Overall, I'm pretty proud of it. It did take a long time. Story behind it is that during the summer, with COVID and quarantine, what I would do is I'd go to an empty parking lot that's really close to my house. Literally nobody goes there. And I just sit down and play my ukulele and just write my songs in there. And I found it very therapeutic in a way with quarantine and stuff. And I love nature, and I love playing music. So whenever I can, I like to go to places that are empty and sing or just play guitar or ukulele. So in this case, it was a ukulele because it's so portable. So yeah, I would sit in the parking lot and just sing. So I want to say I started writing this song maybe June, finished it, I don't know when I finished it. I want to say I finished it in October, but I actually posted it in November. I think I'm very off by the dates, but I want to say it took me to write it and make it 3 to 4 months. I want to say that. I would say that's how much it took me. But What the Future Holds is just pretty much about what the title says, what the future holds. So during quarantine and even before that, I found myself questioning a lot about like my future. And especially in quarantine, I feel like it's like a lot of people do this because they're like, oh my gosh, it's such a terrible time. Are we ever gonna get out of it? You know, you just feel like you're stuck in a cycle where it's not gonna get any better. You're not gonna leave all this stuff that's happening. So I found myself in that cycle, and it's not a good cycle. And I've always been curious about like what my future holds. Like, what is going to be my career choice? What's going to be my love life? What's going to be my mental health, my physical health, anything. And I feel like the future is such like a beautiful thing because it holds uncertainty, but again, that uncertainty makes it so scary. And for me, that I'm definitely an overthinker, I could spend hours just thinking like, oh my gosh, am I wasting my time right now? Am I doing something correctly? Am I supposed to be doing this? How is this affecting my future? What's gonna happen? And it's scary in a way, you know? You don't know what's gonna happen, but it's so cool and beautiful in a way because, again, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what it holds. I feel like one thing I've learned is just allowing time to take its time to surprise you, because sometimes you forget that the universe has things timed out for you maybe, and that time just needs to act its way. You just have to be patient. I also wrote it about being in a very dark place in your life where you feel so down and just depressed and tired that you don't know if you're gonna keep going. Like, why should you keep going, you know? And people are just like, it's gonna be better, it's in the future. And it just sounds like stupid stuff, but when you sit down and think about it, like, will it get better? Like, there is potentially hope. And just knowing that there is hope in the end of the tunnel, you're not always gonna be sad. You are gonna find joy, and it's gonna get better. I want it to kind of be a song that I can look back a few years from now and answer my questions. In my pre-chorus, I say, are you happy? What's your love life? Like, all that stuff. So in the future is like one of those songs that I want to go back and see and just, I guess, answer it in a way. Just being like, you know what? This is like how far I've come. My songs are very, I guess, personal in a way. They're usually written about things I either feel or have gone through. So for me, it's important to just show this and to show others that you're not alone. it's hopefully gonna get better, and you're not alone. We're all fighting. So yeah, so that's what the future holds is about. So my second song is called Left Out, and this one came out on February, I believe. And I think I started writing it June or July, I want to say. I'm not positive on it though. I should keep track of this. I'm not positive, but somewhere between June, July, maybe spring and summer, between those times. And Left Out is about being left out. So I was feeling left out even before quarantine. In school, I was feeling like, I don't know, I was just going through that time where you're not sure what you're doing with your life and who you're surrounding yourself with, and I was just confused about my friends' behaviors and about how I felt. And of course, with quarantine kicking in, that didn't help at all. But Left Out is about being left out, specifically in a friend group which you've sticked with like a long time, and you know them and you feel safe around them, that it almost feels illegal to leave them, because you just know how much history you guys hold. Like, you've seen everyone grow up in a way and stuff, and that's how I kind of felt, because I'm one of those persons that isn't, when they're happy and they've been with something in a long time, for me it's very hard to leave that, just because I've been with it for such a long time and I get really attached to it. And I started feeling like certain people were kind of getting annoyed around me, or that they didn't like me that much as they used to before, and they would find me somehow annoying, and then kind of the whole rest of the group received that, and I really didn't like that. So I'd make a joke, and instead of people taking it in a funny way, they took it more of me being annoying, and that really kind of hurt, especially when you've been with these people for such a long time. I also kind of wanted to include second perspectives in it. So I started asking my friends when I started feeling left out before COVID. I'd ask my friends, do you think I'm being left out? Do you think this person is like annoyed at me? And they'd be like, yeah, just join our group or do this and that instead, like confront them. And for me, it's like I look for advice, I want advice, but I don't want to act on it. I don't want to be influenced by it. And it's because like it's my choice in the end of the day. What do I want to do? So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll try other groups, and I did, and it just didn't fit in with me, and I'm like, I don't want to tell them to their face, because it's just going to look like I'm paranoid. Like, I don't even know if I'm actually being left out, or if I'm just paranoid, you know? And it's just being pressured into doing some stuff as well from other people, or how other people view it, because you think these people see it from a different perspective. They should know technically what is going on. So that's what Left Out is about. So the last song I'm going to be talking today is Just Like a Flower, and I actually just released this one, I believe, a week ago, something like that. So actually, I don't even know when this video is going to be coming out, but I released it in March. I started writing it in November, I want to say, and this was actually suggested by you guys through Instagram. I asked you what I should write about, and you guys chose flowers. And I really like the song because it made me get into a more poetic side, of not talking about flowers literally, but in a metaphor wise or simile or that stuff. So Just Like a Flower is pretty much about that girl. For me, it's a girl that gives so much, and she looks so perfect and put together and happy, and like nothing literally hurts her. And she's always the one there being helpful to everyone. She's always giving advice. She's always making everyone feel better. And people kind of forget that they're human too, you know? They forget that sometimes they just crash. And when they do crash, they crash terribly because they're not used to crashing normally. Because they're so used to being the tough one and the one that's always helping everyone. And they feel like they're not allowed to show who they actually are or how they actually feel. Even the happiest person is struggling. You don't know their past. You don't know what they're going through. They might not tell you because they don't feel like it's their time and anything. And that's totally fine. But just keeping in mind that, you know, everyone's human. It's just kind of what I wanted to show with Just Like a Flower, how you keep putting on this mask of being so tough and happy that it just gets to a point where you can't do it anymore. It all breaks down and falls apart. it, and then people are so confused and they start justifying it. Oh, it can't be that bad, you're always happy, you can't feel this way, which is not true. If anybody ever tells you that, don't even pay attention to that, because no matter what, you're human and you're allowed to feel whatever you want to feel at the end of the day. And I've been told this a lot personally, and I honestly hate it when I get told this, because everyone goes through their struggles. And it's just simple. If my struggles seem minor, that's fine, but for me, they might be major. And they're always the ones there that are like, hey, I'll help you. Like, hey, no, it's no problem, I listen to you. But who listens to them? That's just what I kind of wanted to show with She's Just Like. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this different kind of video. But I hope these songs in general just make you guys happy. I always love writing songs because it's a way to express myself. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for all your support everywhere. It means the world to me. And yeah, if you want, like this video and subscribe. As I said before, I do covers and originals. And don't forget to go and visit all my socials. They're gonna be down in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much all. But thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I love you guys so much. Have a great morning, day, evening, night. Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys. Bye.